Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video. And yet again, I have some spicy leaks and rumors for you guys today. There is a person on Reddit claiming that there is in fact a Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remake now in development, and he's also claiming some other stuff on other projects. It's a pretty weird rumor to me and I'm not quite fully sold on it yet. But let's talk a little bit about the details. Sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with the news. If there is one game in existence of video games that I really want to see get remade, it's the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We have gone basically with a whole generation on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One without a single new single-player Elder Scrolls game, and we still have to wait a very long time for Elder Scrolls 6. But there is a dude on Reddit that is basically claiming that there is in fact a Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake right now in development on Unreal Engine 4, and that sounds very weird to me because Bethesda likes to use the Creation Engine and they have a brand new version of that for Starfield. I just want to take a look at this rumor because apparently this user got verified recently by the moderators on the subreddit with some proof that he is in fact an ex-employee. So, I think we just take a look at this rumor, and if it sounds bullshit, then it is. So far, I do stay skeptical on this, but we shall see. Also, do you want a Oblivion remake? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have a good comment, feature it here in the comment section down below, and I might feature you in the next video. Folks, this person's identity has been verified with us. We obviously won't say anything more to protect their privacy, but their claim of ex-employee of the company is verified. And basically, this is about Virtuos Games Paris project. So this guy worked in Paris at Virtuos Games, and most of the time I think this is like a support studio that helps with a lot of different projects, and apparently something related to Oblivion. I am an ex-employee of the company, and here are some projects they are working on. Sadly, I couldn't take any screenshots or whatever to exactly prove my words, but well. First, there is the Altar project, which is the remaster remake of Oblivion. The discussion for it being a full remake are still ongoing. It is done currently using a pairing system, so it means that the remaster is running using both a Unreal 5 engine project and the old Oblivion one. For instance, new graphics are rendered in the Unreal 5 project, but most of the gameplay, physics, etc. is still done in Oblivion. It should be released at the end of next year, early 2025, depending mostly on if it's a remake or remaster. It is mostly done in Paris, but Black Shamrock also helps the studio for the art. Before I'm going to read the rest of this leak, because there are some other projects mentioned that I will cover, but this video is mainly about Oblivion that I want to talk about. There are some red flags in my opinion about this post. First of all, why the hell would they want to make a remake for Oblivion in a Unreal 5 engine instead of Creation Engine that has the modding support? Bethesda knows that modding for the Elder Scrolls community is very important. Now, I could see this maybe being more of just a best version of Oblivion that's out on the market, but why not given modding capabilities, shall I say. And to be fair, I don't really know enough about game development if they can just put in assets from that old ass game in brand new Unreal 5. I don't know if that's possible, all these animations that they had. I don't know too much about game development if they can just do that. I think they would have to make it all from the ground up, animations, textures, stuff like that. If they are going to reuse assets, I mean, Oblivion is very old. Why would you want to use the old animations, you know, maybe it's just as a reference for making the game, but I still find this very weird, this whole story. It doesn't really line up with what Bethesda usually does, but to be fair, remakes have been very popular the last few years. Look at Final Fantasy, that's doing very well. Resident Evil is doing very well with remakes, Dead Space as well, and maybe Bethesda is maybe looking a bit at these remakes and they are like, maybe we can get some more money from doing remakes. And I did think at first, Todd Howard said something like, we don't want to do remakes at all, but just do new games. And the fact is, there is already a Oblivion remake, fan remake in development called Skyblivion by a very talented group of modders that are putting Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, Skyrim creation engine, shall I say. That's also going to release in 2025, so that will be very competitive if they are going to do indeed a official remake, but I don't know, guys. I'm very skeptical about this rumor. Let's read a little bit more on this rumor because there are more projects in there, and it also talks a bit about Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, which is real. Then you have an internal project called Massive. This is for now in a really early step, I guess in a very early phase, but it has the ambition of becoming a big AAA project. This is basically a Monster Hunter X Shadow of the Colossus, so you can have gigantic bosses like in Shadow of the Colossus, and your goal is to defeat them in a post-apocalyptic world in co-op multiplayer. Players are supposed to be really dynamic by having double jumps, grabs, leaps, dashes, and they will be able to stick to the boss during fights. They also have a stamina system for the attacks. They try to be as innovative as they can on various cameras and the fight. Also a pretty interesting game. This is more, I guess, a multiplayer game, so not really my alley, shall I say. I'm more towards single player, and I don't really like Shadow of the Colossus. You guys can know that, that's not a secret of mine. But still interesting game for the guys who do care. Another project is Cobra, which is the remaster remake, not sure which stage it is. Changed a lot of Metal Gear Solid 3. Paris is mostly in charge of the animations. I made many videos on that in the past. They are also working on an extension for the New World Amazon MMO by working on the next DLC before taking a complete one of their own. I forgot one internal project called Ominous. This is a narrative climbing game, again, quite early in the process, searching for an editor currently. This Oblivion remake, I don't know, guys. It's to me, this sounds like a fake rumor, but apparently this user did get verified. That is pretty interesting. So he is an ex-employee at least. So maybe Bethesda changed their minds or something. I do actually hope that they did, because we can't go for years upon years without any sorts of a Elder Scrolls game. I've always said podcasts as well where I was talking about Bethesda, how their development cycles are taking too long, especially now also with Starfield in the mix. Elder Scrolls fans have to wait years upon years for a new game to come out, and if they can do remakes in the meantime, maybe give these remakes to other studios that can do a Oblivion remake, or maybe a Morrowind remake, a Skyrim remake at some point, to other studios while Bethesda can concentrate on the newest Elder Scrolls. Maybe that might be a very good solution in the meantime, to have some sort of substantial Elder Scrolls game to release. And I can definitely tell you guys, this will make money. The Elder Scrolls fanbase is starving at the moment. Even if they would do a remake for a Fallout game, like a Fallout 1 or 2 or 3 remake, that would sell hotcakes in more modern graphics, more gameplay improvements, stuff like that. I hope the idea is true, that this is in development officially. We shall see. I don't really put too much stock into this, to be fair. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of this rumor? Do you guys think it has any merits that could be true for a Oblivion remake? And If this rumor tends to be false, don't worry guys, there is that fan remake that is now in development. Oblivion, they are very cool guys. They're just making a whole game, remaking it in a new engine totally for free, and it's coming out in 2025. It already has a release year, shall I say, window. They want to do early 2025 somewhere for that remake. So we are getting a Oblivion remake anyways, if it's going to be official or a mod one. I didn't really get any comments in my last video, that's pretty sad, so I won't be able to do a comment of the day. Don't forget to leave a comment guys, and I might feature your comment in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of this news? Do you guys believe in a Oblivion remake? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming leaks and rumors, news, that type of stuff. I cover all the big games from Xbox to PlayStation to Nintendo, all this big single player stuff. And of course, don't forget to visit my social media in the description down below. I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.